What is up, everybody? I am so excited to finally announce that we are dropping bullet chess habits. That's right, a part 2 to the very popular building habits series. I had to do it. Everyone was asking me to do another one, and I didn't really want to just do another building habits run. I wanted to offer something new, and who doesn't love bullet chess? Plus, these are going to come in handy in your time scrambles as well. So really, it's just a guide on how to handle time pressure on the clock and a really easy step-by-step approach to bullet chess so that you're not intimidated by it. There'll be some new rules that I'm introducing that are very specific to bullet chess, but it'll be a lot of the same stuff that you're used to from the old series. So first of all, if you haven't seen the original building habits, go watch it. But if you have, it'll segue perfectly into this series. So we're gonna be dropping it on our YouTube channel over the next little while, but I'm so excited to get you guys in to episode 1. Enjoy. All right. Nice little E4. Here we go. E5 immediately played. And we're gonna go with our knight F3, sticking to the habits, right? Knight C3. And hey, if you've done the blitz, blitz stuff before, then absolutely this should make sense to you, right? You're gonna get castled, like a couple seconds per move so far, pretty fine. You know, me and my opponent are about the same. This setup should be very familiar. All right, we're done our development. Oh, he's got a little pre-move going on there. We'll bring our rooks into the middle. We'll get our queen. Oh, that's a... Give me that sucker. Give me that thing. Give me that thing. I'm not even gonna think twice. Into the middle we go. All right, it's time for some pawn moves that make no sense. Oh, give me that thing. And well, I can't put my knight into the middle of the board, so I'm gonna stay centralized, but I'm gonna have to move back here. Oh, that looks like a free piece for me. Queen over here, I don't know what's going on. Let's keep moving some pawns here. Okay, let's move the king. I missed that one. We're gonna move our king here. Rook F3, that looks like a free something. I'm gonna take it. I'm not calculating anything. Check. Okay. Let me try to pre-move. Let me work on my pre-moves here. I can't move. Where the hell did this guy's speed come from, by the way? I thought he was actually just flagging. Wait, by the way, is he allowed to be on chess.com with this avatar? What kind of avatar is this? Hang on, let's get this guy banned to get my points back. Hey, wait a minute. Get this guy off chess.com. He's not allowed to be here. That is not allowed. I want my points back already. I'm complaining already. I'm drafting the formal letter. There is no way that's allowed. No way that's allowed. Well, okay. Antoine actually pulled it, like, that was impressive, I'm not gonna lie. We had the time edge here. I started pre-moving, but the problem was I got in a position where the piece I was pre-moving just couldn't move anymore. And obviously, we needed to move other pieces instead. But I didn't expect him to be so fast. Like, he was pre-moving, like, every move here. Impressive. We're gonna get better at that. We're gonna get better. For now, I don't really think I've lost the game. If you think about it, this guy's gonna get banned. We're gonna get our points back. I'm not concerned. I'm not concerned. Let's jump into another game, knowing that this guy will actually... It's a mulligan. It doesn't count. He's going to be banned. We'll get our points back. It's all good. I'm not worried. All right, we got the white pieces again. Streamer privilege. All right, we're going e4, knight f3. We're going knight c3. You guys know the drill. That's a capture. Something. Okay, my pieces can't really get out to where they need to be. Oh, my knight's being attacked. I got to move in the center now. Okay, it's got to be here. I mean, I want it to go here, but... oh, I'm just going to get castled as quickly as possible here. Just following some habits. A funny looking move there from my friend here. Oh, he's attacking my knight. I'm going to have to move that knight to a safe available square. Okay, here we go. Safe available square. Oh. Well, actually, the only legal move is capturing, so I'm going to have to capture. That's fortunate. Okay, we're going to move our knight to the center and take a free pawn. That's fine with me. Oh, bishop takes. Let's defend our knight and get our bishop out. Probably bishop to a square that attacks the center. That's a trade. We're definitely going to take that. Just going to develop our bishop. You know we want the rooks in the middle of the board. Absolutely. Oh, that's a free rook. I'll take that. And I'll be ready to take this. Oh, well, he moves his king. I don't know why he did that. I'll take another free piece. Thank you very much. Oh, that was weird. I didn't even realize that was a check. I was just taking some material there. That was nice. Well, that worked out. Don't mind if I do. Oh, look at that connection counting down. There we go. There we go. Oh, yeah. I got my 401k here. We're back in the promised land. And remember, that first game, that rating's going to come back. No problem. No problem. Okay. Very similar, right? We're going to go with the... get those knights out. Don't want to be spending too long in the opening. We kind of know that these are going to be our moves regardless, right? We know that bishop's going to get out. We know that d6 is going to happen. These are the basic habits. This shouldn't be a surprising setup. No, that's a trade. We'll go ahead and take that. We'll go ahead and take that. Get castled as soon as possible there. Oh, I'm going to have to take your queen there, bud. Sorry about that. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and bring the rook into the middle here. Sorry, bud. Going to have to take your queen there. Knights move like that. Yoink. That's mine. Going to make sure to get some habits in, eh? Little h6 for the road. Let's bring the queen into the middle. Let's connect the rooks. Bring the rook into the middle. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to take that one as well. Let's get a random pawn move in here. Okay, I'm going to have to take this from you. Don't mind if I do. All right. We're just kind of making pawn moves here. Living our life. Having a good time. Knight here. Let's kick that knight out. And look at the time. We've just been playing quick pawn moves. What's this? Check. All right. But it just doesn't matter. He's too slow. Buddy spent 20 minutes trying to win my queen. He doesn't even win it. What is this? What the hell is knight h5? Knight f6, knight h5. That's not how you win my queen. It wouldn't have mattered anyway. Incredible stuff. It was actually genius by me. King g7 and we trapped his knight. Right? Wow. This was fantastic. This was fantastic. But what can I say, guys? Look, I didn't do anything here. I honestly did nothing. Any single chatter Any single person in class right now could have won this game. Anybody. I just played the usual opening, took pieces when I had to, and he hung his queen, and I just took it. And he hung his rook, and I just took it. And then I made bad pawn moves. Anyone could have won it. Anyone watching right now, let this be the empowerment that you need to go and lose 100 points in bullet after this class. Let's keep it going. All right, little coffee. We're gonna go with e4. Knights out. Okay, that's a little exchange there. Oh, that's another little exchange there. Bring our knights out. Okay, we'll bring the bishop out. Okay, I'll take the queen. I'll castle as soon as possible. I'm telling you, this is so easy. Everybody can do this. We're gonna develop our pieces to attack the center. We're gonna bring our rook to the middle. Gonna get some basic habits here with h3. Okay, he's attacking my bishop. Let's bring that bishop back into the center. Okay, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna bring the rest of the pieces into the middle of the board here. All right, make a few pawn moves. Here I go. Here come my pawns. The great thing about these pawn moves is that they just waste. Oh, I'm gonna have to take your rook. Everyone saw that move. That was nice and easy, wasn't it? I'm gonna have to take it. It was hanging. It was a free piece. It was hanging. This is like I got a nice choice here. I'm gonna start my pre-moves. Oops. Just pick one piece and pre-move it. Just pick one piece and just keep making moves with it. This is so easy. How could you possibly lose games? What I'm doing doesn't even make sense. Oh yeah, just when you're under 10 seconds, just pick a piece and just move it a billion times. Just keep moving it. I could have picked my king and just gone in circles. Like, I swear, there is a very legitimate strategy. If you're a lot lower on time, than your opponent, I just like take a piece and just move it kind of in circles or something. Your opponent's gonna stress trying to figure out what to do against it. I mean, you're just living life here. If they make a filthy check, well, that's probably gonna get us. I mean, we're 400. We don't have all the tricks in the bag yet. All right. You guys know the opening, right? All right, get those knights out. Bishop. We've seen this before. Nice little center I've got here. Okay. I'll take with the knight. Sure. Nice little center for us. Knight attacked. Let's return to where we came from. Knight attacked again. Don't really have any options. Let's stay in the center. Let's castle ASAP. And I'm gonna need to move this stupid knight again if I want to get this bishop out. So, oh, okay, he's pushing. Let's capture something that appears to be free. And I want to get this bishop out. So let's move our knight here. Want to finish our development. Might take that if, you know, oh, there's actually something better. There's something better. We're gonna take that rook. Oh, a free piece. We have to take that one. I can't say no to that. Free piece. Okay, let's just get the queen up. Bring our rook in. Actually, it's defended. That's pretty nice, but I was probably going to play this move anyway. I tell you, this is like... Look at that habits move. Queen d2. I've made that same move every single time. Oh, hey. This is what I'm saying. We're down to low time, right? It's time to just... Okay, let's resume. Well, we came close to flagging him. We came close to flagging him. He was down to 7 seconds. Well, ain't that a little embarrassing? That's one way to do it. Back to 413. Right when I thought we were just gonna go to the moon with these habits. Good lord, I didn't trade. Well, the thing is, rules kind of go out the window, right? Once you're under 10 seconds, then I recommend just pre-moving. Trust me, don't pay attention to anything. Don't try to play a good chess move. You're not gonna find one anyway. You're gonna spend a lot of time doing it. Just play a bad move quickly. Play a bad move quickly. Some people still follow those habits even at 3,000. It's remarkably good advice. But I'm telling you, this guy sort of realized that he could maybe do whatever he wanted. We're gonna work on this, but for the most part, we had a huge time deficit, right? You know, 28 seconds to 9. And then we, 6 seconds, and we just start pre-moving. And obviously we got mated. We didn't win the game or anything, but we got him down to 7 seconds to us with like 3.5. So it's definitely an improvement. For those wondering what the hell pre-moves are or how to do them, all you do is make a move while it's not your turn. So in this position, it might be, my move, let's say, back here. And I make the move queen h4. Now, before he makes his next move, I also make the move queen back to h1. That means no matter what he does, I'm going to do this. You will win so many more games just making garbage moves quickly than trying to make good moves and spend time on them. Number one, you're going to spend too much time. Number two, you're not going to make good moves anyway. Spare us all. Spare us all. All right? We already know what opening we're doing. There we go. We've got this one in the bag. Our tried and tested opening, okay? We're gonna have to take this. Bishop here. Castle it as soon as possible. Didn't want to lose my bishop. Let's bring our rook to the middle here. We're gonna continue our... Oh, that's a trade. Boy, we love trades. Let's get some habits in here. h6, don't you know it? Bishop h4. Let's continue to bring our pieces to the middle. Sure. And queen d7. Bring our rook in. Rook go over to the middle. Why the heck not? Takes. Let's go ahead and take that. Time for some random pawns to be pushed. Here we go. These should be some of your fastest moves. Just, none of it matters. Oh, I missed that. More pawns coming in. Oh, hang on. Hang on. That's for me down there. That's for me. That's for me too. Oh, that's for me as well. Oh, that's for me. Oh, he's so kind. And the good thing here is I could literally... I'm telling you, stop trying to be a hero at the end of the game and checkmate them. Just pick a piece and just move it a bunch of times. You're always gonna win. Like, just pick something and move it over and over again. That's why pre-moves are so important. We would all fumble around, fumble the bag, trying to like play knight here, get this mate, the king might run away. You're not gonna checkmate anything. All right? The Champions Chess Tour scouts aren't watching these games. Just buckle down and move your king a bunch of times. I promise you that will be far more successful. Logan and Jax? Wait a minute. 2 people? Surely isn't fair. It surely isn't fair. You want to get castled as soon as possible? Oh, Queen E3. Damn. I can't take on F2 now. That must have been a move from Jax, if I had to guess. Seemed like a Jax kind of move. Let's make sure we get castled here. Trades, we always do. Yeah. We'll get our pieces into the middle of the board here. Oh, what the hell is this? Jesus. That hits like a truck there. Oh, that's a friendly move for me. E5. Oh, be happy to move my knight in the center of the board. Thank you. Thank you. Man, I tell you, all these blunders must be coming from Jax. Logan seems like a good player. But Jax is kind of blundering at the moment. Okay, B3. He's offering me a trade. We'll definitely take that. Okay. Jax with the moves. Let's bring our rook to the middle. Let's get some habits in here. Pawn to H6. Good habits. Oh, trades for me. Let's bring our queen. Gonna bring our rook over as well, right? Shoot. Okay. Oh, here we go. It's coming up. We're under 10 seconds. So we might have to start. Let's get that trade in. Let's just pick this queen and just kind of... Oh, you finally. All right, we're going to have to pick a new piece. I'm telling you, like, it's so easy to flag people. Enable pre-moves, pick a goddamn piece, and just move it. It's so easy. 10 seconds is an eternity. It's actually an eternity, I promise you. This is obviously not gonna work at every level, but the point of habits is you start with the fundamentals. You get used to the idea. Like obviously, if you're playing 2000 and you do this stuff, it's not gonna work. This isn't meant to work for 2000s. We're gonna be adapting and changing as we move through the series. At 400, when you guys are just learning bullet, just starting out, I just want to see you guys put some pre-moves together. That's what we're practicing in this class. If you can chain some pre-moves together, that's what I want to see. And I'm telling you, it's probably going to work. It's probably going to work. Logan and Jax. GG's. What do I learn from this? Well, we're going to build on things. But remember, before the 10-second mark of these games, are you saying that it's not chess? Absolutely, in this final portion of the game, it's just craziness. But that's what bullet chess is, right? Time is a part of the game. So there's going to be a portion of the game where it's about the chess. But then there's always a portion of the game where if you want to get wins, you can't just be playing perfect chess. You've got to think about the clock. And we'll find a better balance of those two things eventually. But we're just starting out right now. So I want to see if we can get the good chess from the habits we know as best we can, and then I want to see if we can get the speed from the pre-moves that we're just starting to learn. Okay. think our opening is relatively expected by now. It's pretty much looked the exact same, right? Gonna get castled here. A little rook to the middle. A little h3 habits. Why the heck not? Okay. Let's bring the rook to the center here. Oh, a trade I'd be happy to do. Sure. Knight's gonna have to go into the middle here. He is under attack. I might have to get a few. Oh, don't tell me you're leaving that there for me. Don't tell me you're leaving that there for me. That's really kind. Oh, no, not again. It's a free piece. It's not a discovered check. It's just a free piece. I have to take it. A couple pawns here. Okay, you scared me back. Oh, you're giving me a rook here. What the heck? Look, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna stay there. Don't bother me. What the heck is this? What the heck is this? You're giving me everything here. Dude. Oh, it's come that time. Let's... Just pick a piece and just send it. Just send it. Like, I'm telling you, this is... What did I just do there? Literally nothing. I'm not doing anything. I'm winning with... Yeah, I'm picking a goddamn piece and I'm moving it to every possible square on the board. You're telling me that you guys can't do this, honestly speaking. You're telling me that you can't log in on chess.com right now and do this? You can't win? Nobody should be lower rated than 438 in Bullet who's watching the stream right now. Nobody. Pick a piece, just move it. Anywhere. Now look, it's not gonna work every time. In fact, I got KO'd myself. I checkmated myself actually in an earlier game. Right? So it's not gonna work every time. But I'm saying it's gonna get you out of those situations when you're in a nasty time deficit and you need to make up a lot of ground. Let's say 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Just getting these insta pre-moves, that's gonna be worth a lot. Pre-moves, multiple of them. Look, we had mate here, mate in one move. That might not come obvious to you, right? But with 7.8 seconds, I'm just saying, sometimes you might have mate and you go to pre-move the way I'm doing and you give up your mate and you lose the game for it. I'm not denying that will happen. That will happen. But there's also going to be situations where your opponent's not sitting there with only 2 pieces left. They're actually going to have a bunch of pieces, right? And it's not going to be easy for you to checkmate. And if the time is the same, 7 seconds against 26 seconds, trying to actually play real chess moves is not going to work. Like you're going to flag, right? It's going to happen. But if you just start pre-moving the hell out of the position, you never know what could happen. At the very least, you're doing yourself a favor. You're being fast. Pick a piece, pre-move it. If you lose that piece, pick another one, do the same thing. Now, hopefully you've gotten used to our starting setup here. Right, the habits should be coming in strong. The knights, the bishop. We're going to get castled. Oh, that's a trade, sure. Keep our pieces on their usual squares. If they get provoked, then sure. We'll move them, but for the most part, we're gonna keep it nice and simple. Oh, that's a trade. Well, that's a trade as well. Let's go here. Just bring in my rooks to the middle. Let's get a little habits in here. Trades. 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 Okay, great. Let's push a few pawns over here. We're just trading. Look, I'm just trading pieces. What can I say? Not up to anything except trades. Now, sometimes those trades might be... I mean, look how much time he's spending on this move. I'm just trading pieces. What's happening here? I'm gifted wins. I didn't do anything. Officer, my hands are... I didn't do nothing. What? I did nothing this game. I sat there, I followed the habits, I brought the pieces to the middle of the board. And then what? Then the guy just flagged. Okay. Okay, wait a minute, what? This guy's killing me with the opening here. This is a disaster. What happened to my center pawn? Where are my habits? Wait a minute, what the heck is that? I'm still... Oh my goodness. Trying to keep it under control here. My pieces are all hanging, thanks to my buddy over here. That's a trade I'll do. Castle as soon as possible. Get me out of there. Let's finish development. Yes, let's go here to the center, attacking the queen. Go to the center, bring the rook to the middle, get a little habits in with h3. Like that. Where do we go next? Probably queen here. Probably rook here. Oh, I'll take that. I'll take it, sure. It's a trade. Except this time it's just me getting a bishop. I'll take it though. Well, nice trade for me. And I tell you, this check might just win me the game. I might just win the game right here because of that check. Oh, my friend. That is a queen for me. Okay, I'll move my knight back. You scared me. Let's get some pawn pushes over here. We're just gonna push these pawns. Ah, and remember, 7 seconds. Let's just pick a piece. Oh, I can't move the damn king. That was close. I mean, under 10 seconds, that's just... It's like the race starts. You know, the gun goes off and you just sprint. You pick a piece and just sprint with it. The only reason I won this game, honestly, is he went here, and after I took, he spent like 15 seconds, right? 15 seconds on the next move. He didn't notice the check. I will admit, though, my habits got destroyed at the start because I'm so used to just going like this. So we might have to, you know, if we get faced with that, we might have to play knight c3. But the knights come out, the bishop goes here. You know, for the most part, that's the setup we're going for every single time here. They're slow in the end, I'm slow in the beginning. And the thing is, I don't think I'm that slow in the beginning. Maybe 1 to 2 seconds per move. I could be playing faster, but we're not going to be pre-moving anything except at the end of the game for now. Okay. Trade we can do. We're easy customers. We take everything. You guys know the setup, you know, pawn d6, castling. Nothing too special here. You know, we want to get this, d6. We want rook to the middle. We want to play the habits, h6. Get this bishop into the middle, queen here, and rook there. I mean, buddy, if you're gonna give me your queen, I'm gonna have to take it. I really am. He takes here. Let's go ahead and take it. Oh my goodness, what the heck is this move? Bishop e5. I mean, you're literally forcing me to take things. Sure, I'll take it. I honestly think an underrated skill is just being able to take the free things that get offered to you. Like at this rating level, simply being able to click the mouse and like capture a free piece has been worth millions so far. Like half the time I'm playing these games, half my time is spent capturing free pieces like this. Like I'm just taking things for free. This is what I'm saying. Like if you're a good like, you know, repo, you know, like I'm just taking free stuff. That's half the game. It's like a video game or something. I'm looting up. I'm just taking free things. Now I might be taking them faster than you. Absolutely I might. But the point is, like you can count in the 400s, you can count on like every other move being hanging material. Seriously, that's what's been the case, especially in this game. How many moves did we play? 19. How many times was he hanging stuff? Okay, here he's giving up a pawn, right? And then as soon as we got here, it's like, okay, he hung something here, 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 like, that's at least a third of the game spent with just hanging pieces. E4. Okay, well, as I said, we're an easy customer. We take everything, we castle, you know, we're gonna play D3, you know we're gonna play this, that's a trade. We definitely want to do that. Okay, bishop is attacked. We'll stay kind of in the middle of the board here. Take, take, and take. Let's bring the rook. Let's get the habits. Let's get this bishop out. Holy smokes. He's really sending it. Time for some random pawns. Holy smokes. He's using my strategy. Except he's doing it before 10 seconds. He did it when he had a minute. He's just pre-moving one piece. Listen, it's not a bad strategy. I recommend doing it when you have 10 seconds. He's trying to do it like the entire game. I'm not sure how that works, but oof. This is particularly good for me. Let's push a pawn in the center. Okay, we're gonna need to pick a piece here and start moving it. Look, I met my equal. What can I say? He was up to task. I met a guy who was just as lethal as I was. Honestly, well played. Well played. Perfect chess right here. Played to a T. Look, this guy should be higher rated. I'm not even kidding. If he only didn't troll around and just played reasonably for like 30 seconds and then did his strategy, it's legitimately good strategy for Bullet. I'm not even kidding. He made these moves very quickly. The problem was he did it while, you know, I still had some time on the clock, so I was able to take it. But I think it's actually a good strategy for Bullet. The pre-moves at the end are key. Pre-moves at the end are key. Right? Because, I mean, he was doing the exact same thing. But, of course, there's so many ways I could lose my queen here, right? As soon as you realize your opponent is literally going in circles, of course you could make a move like this and try to take it. But timing that correctly takes time off your clock. I don't think it's so easy. And even if I lose my queen, okay, then maybe I switch to a different piece and just kind of move it around the board. But just let it be a shit show. It should be. It's Bullet. The final seconds, the final stages of a Bullet game are always going to be madness. Just embrace it. Just let it make no sense. Usually trying to make sense of the position takes time off your clock, and you're not going to make much sense of it anyway. Don't bother. We're going to focus on our habits. We want to trade. We want to get castled here. We want to get castled. We want to go in the center. Rook to the middle. H3 habits. Of course, the bishop to... what the heck is this move? I want to bring our bishop into the middle of the board. Queen d2, rook d1. Just like that. Okay, we take. Rook in. Pawns. Pawn time. They don't have to make sense. In fact, it might be better if they don't. This part... What? These random pawn moves are getting people just acting up, honestly. Queen takes b4. I mean, I really don't know. Rook takes. I can go ahead and take that. Oh, he doesn't have any more things for me. No more blunders for me, hey? Sorry, I spoke too soon. Pick a piece and move it. Just move your king around. You're gonna win the game. You're gonna flag them. It's what you do when you're under 10 seconds. It's quite simple, right? In the 400s, I think we've established a very reasonable way to play. We actually did get a discover check with the king, very unintentionally, but I'm sure it threw him off. I'm sure it threw him off there. Because I went here, he was able to go there, and then this move was like, he did not expect that. He truly didn't. So here we go. Yet another victory in very similar fashion. You'll notice that a lot of these games don't make it to the end game. That might change, of course, the higher rating you get. But seriously, like in the 400, 500, 600 bullet chess range, let's be real, most of the games don't make it to an end game. So not that much has to go on. It's a lot of the opening and middle game phase, a lot of hanging pieces. And then when you're less than 10 seconds, pick a piece and just pre-move it around the board. Even if it looks reckless. Like, it's an exaggeration, but it'll work. It will work. I mean, you're looking at it. We know our opening. E5, yes. We've seen this before. The knights come out. Oh, trades. Trades. And we've actually, oh, more trades. Hang on a sec. What's going on here? I'm gonna say we've actually come across this for the first time, but it's a little bit scary, I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna castle. And I don't think, like, I'm actually not really calculating what he's doing. I'm just playing my habits moves against whatever he's got going here. So rook e8's actually a great move to maybe discover a check. But the reason I played it is just bring rook to the middle, like nothing special past that. Let's go ahead and get our h6 habits in there. Develop the bishop. Bring our queen and bring our rook over. Take that. Okay, rook into the middle. Some pawns. Time for some pawns. That looks like a free bishop. Oh, that looks like a free rook. I mean, I might have had to lose a queen for it, but otherwise free. Okay. We're getting to that moment. King everywhere, right? Okay, king g6 was enough. Sorry, never mind. King g6, one move knockout. Ugh. King g6 was, whew, geez, that was too much to handle. He didn't see king g6 coming. That just put him right out. The lights went off. The lights went off for the buddy there. Winning moves were played. Yeah, first level of habits, we're not giving queen for rook. I mean, at this point, this is basically a tactic. Playing queen takes d1. Like, for 400, that's special. I didn't even see it. I was just taking a free piece, you know? I'm a simple guy. I'm 400. Not reading into that too much. But notice how most games really, truly don't make it to an endgame. Like, someone's in time trouble. No one is pre-moving super fast. At 2800 bullet, you're getting endgames in almost every game, or in most of them. But here, that's just not the case. So the emphasis is on the opening, trying to play that same opening that we know, the habits. Try to play those moves faster and faster every time, because you know they're happening regardless. And then, of course, we have the pre-moves at the end to help us out when time gets low. We want e4. We're going to take that. Okay, pawn there. Confusing me here. Bring our knights out. Get castled. Oh, would you look at that? A free pawn. I'm gonna follow habits instead. Don't get sidetracked. Remember the mission. Rook to the middle. H3 habits. Rook there. Well, surely nothing bad is going to happen if I just continue to do habits. Takes. Oh, sure. Let's make sure we bring our rook in here. And, Queen g6. A remarkable move. But you know what? To fully embrace the show. It could happen to the best of us. A random pawn move, KO. It's gonna happen in Bullet. It's gonna happen. Sometimes, most times, 9 times out of 10, it's going to point you in the right direction. But once in a while, you're going to make a random pawn move instead of checkmating and get checkmated yourself. Marco unfortunately KO'd us here. Queen g6 was actually pretty nasty. I thought he was even going to do it right here. And that would have knocked me out because I would have taken that free piece. Absolutely. But you have to respect the process. Trust the process. All right? You might get clocked with a few mates. But for the most part, we've seen the rating progression. Darkbone, I'm just following habits. Just following habits. One move at a time. Yeah, queen down here, when I should be making a random pawn move, it's not a habit I want to get into. That's not always going to be there, right? If I'm playing moves like this right now, that means I understand that there are certain positions where I should do that and certain positions where I shouldn't. At 400, I don't understand that. There's no way. So instead, steer clear of it, because 9 times out of 10, a random queen here on move 12 is like not going to be good. So we stick to the habits. We said we would adjust next time. Oh, trades, you know we do. You know we do those. You know we do trades. All day, baby. Huh? Huh? I mean, this is Christmas. What is this? Free queen and then 2 immediate piece trades. Let's get castled. Let's bring the rook to the middle. Let's get habits in there. H3. Don't want my king to be worried. Let's bring the bishop out. The rook to the middle. Look at us go here. Look at us go. Oh, trades will do. Trades will do. Time for some random pawns. Push him. Push him. Oh, that's a free thing for me. Oh, that's a trade. Oh, that's another trade. I mean, this shouldn't be too difficult, right? I'm just taking everything in sight. This has got to be a doable one. Check. Oh, we might have to do the thing. I'm telling you, it's that easy. You don't have to have any technique. You don't have to have any knowledge. You can be absolutely brain dead and win these games. Pre-moving will make you faster than 99% of people in your rating bracket, especially if that bracket's 400. He has 20 seconds, I have 5. But simply put, all my moves are taking only 0.1 seconds off my clock. 0.1 only. Right? I still have lots of moves available. I'm telling you, this for sure is a bullet hack. Now, obviously, as the rating goes up, this is going to be less and less applicable, but we're gonna adjust with the times. We're gonna keep up with inflation. Next game, we're gonna get e5 in. You know, we want to take. Let's bother the queen. Knights come out. We know the bishop wants to get to c5. And this is just a classic habit setup here. Trades. Oh. We generally want to, never take with our king. We always want to castle, right? That's very important. Castling privileges. Rook to the middle. Probably going to go h6 next. Let's get our pieces into the middle here. Absolutely. We love trades. We love trades. Whoa. I'll trade that. Well, it looks like there's something available for me there. Put our knight back on the most natural square. We want to get our rook to the middle, but unfortunately our square is kind of covered right now, so we're just gonna launch some pawns. Oh, he's attacking my bishop. Let's move that. Let's move these pawns here. The random pawns are coming in strong. Oh, trade. We're running out of random pawns. Bring our knight into the middle here. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna take that. Gonna have to take that. Oh, we're at 6 seconds here. Let's. Oh, shoot. Checkmate in one move. Checkmate in one move available. This was a very formidable opponent. I thought he played fantastic. Absolutely. This guy played well. He came very close to winning because he also caught my knight here when I was just like pre-moving around. We still take those, absolutely. But you got to give credit to Bishop's Axe. Played very well. Yeah, Rook A1 mates. But what are you guys talking about? That's a combo. I don't have time to unleash that. Remember, we're looking at under 10 seconds. The only thing on your mind here should be picking a piece and starting to pre-move with it. Seriously. That's the most important thing. Here we go. Starting another game. E4. We'll always do a trade, won't we? Take the center. We want to bring our knight. Of course, we want to bring our bishop here, but I mean, we can't right now, so this will have to do. This will have to do. We want to castle as soon as possible. Finish our development here. Get this bishop attacking some center squares, so usually one of these two squares for these bishops. As usual. Trades we do in a heartbeat. Rooks go to the middle. H3 habits, escape square. One of the most important rules. One of the most important rules. And we'll keep our traditional Queen D2, Rook D1. Oh, that looks like a trade. Oh, that looks like a trade. Shouldn't be thinking here. Just trade, 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 trade. All these trades, and we want to bring another rook to the middle. And here we go. None of these moves should be that surprising. Time for some pawns. Time for some pawns. Our favorite part. Trade. I'll never say no to that. That looks like a pawn for me. Let's continue here. We're pushing. Random pawns. That looks like a piece. That also looks like a piece. Well, that's a nice clean game. That's just habits from start to finish. Didn't do much there. Followed habits to a T. Traded pieces left, right, and center. Moved a bunch of random pawns. This was purely from habits. Absolutely. Now remember, we're gonna stick with the exact same stuff. Knight, knight, bishop, bishop. Oh. Pawns, we take those. We take those. Oh. Free pieces, we absolutely take those. Okay. Trade. Queen e2, let's, well, probably want to play this move anyway, so let's defend my knight. Okay. Being attacked, let's go here. F4. F5. Oh. Getting KO'd by Buddy here. Let's castle. Okay, my pieces are trapped here. Oh, I'm gonna go rook to the middle. Nice habits move. Just following habits here. Yeah, okay. I'll take that, sure. Gonna follow habits here. H6. Get a nice escape square. Oh, I'll take free material there. Gonna need to bring the rook into the middle. There we go. Oh, here come the pawns. Oh, we're at 7 seconds as well. I think it's time for the... Oh. How did I get his pawn? That was a little weird. I'm a little disappointed that it wasn't more effective, but what the hell happened to his pawn there? Somehow we pre-moved to take his pawn, and I even almost got away with the other one, but unfortunately the pre-moves didn't line up. Honestly, disappointing. But you know what? We had the right idea. Start pre-moving, bunch of random moves, but unfortunately he was both fast and he caught my queen and he caught my rook while I was pre-moving. You can't win them all. That was a pretty good job by him. Very good job, honestly. Like, he doubled his rooks, got a check in. He also pushed pawns. I was just randomly checking the queen and rook along the last rank. There's not much I could do there. GG. A very good game. Like I said, there's no guarantee we get to the 500s that easily. All right. We know that we want this set up. Bishop out to c4. Castle as soon as possible. Our knight's being hit. We actually can't move into the center, so I guess this is the most central square available. It's a pretty bad piece, but I'm going to try to stick to some habits here. Bishop into the middle. I'm going to go queen here and here, and oh, that's too bad, buddy. Wait a minute. What in the blue hell is going on? D5. I'm going to take. I'm going to get my rook into the middle. Let's take that. We're going to chuck some pawns forward. Oh, rook takes. Oh, that's very friendly. Oh, please be my guest. Let's take that. Oh, my goodness. Look at all these free pieces. Look at this long diagonal. I'm going to have to take here. I'm going to have to take this free piece. And now we're going to need We're gonna need to hope that this works. No, but guys, I mean, this is what I'm saying. Like, oh, he finally took it. Like, no, but it's insane. It's insane how this works. Pick a piece and just move it wherever you want. It's unbelievable, truly unbelievable. Now, knight here, a little bit annoying if I'm honest. We're gonna have to play d5. We don't have e5 available, but we're gonna stick to the knights out and bishop out, right? Same kind of thing. Guess bishop out, e6. Try to make it work. I'm definitely thrown off by this, and wouldn't surprise me if I get a really bad opening. But that's gonna happen. Anytime someone doesn't play like exactly what you're used to, might have a bad opening. Let's castle. Okay. Knight takes pawn. We'll bring the rook over to attack it. No problem. h6. Get some habits. Bring that rook to the middle. Takes. We love taking things. We're gonna take stuff. Oh my goodness. Didn't see that one. Hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. That was a long range piece. Okay, well, all right. Time to adjust. Oh, random pawn moves. Here they come. Random pawn moves. Knight into the middle. Just gonna recapture that piece right there. 9 seconds. Let's... Okay, surprisingly effective. Picked a piece, started moving it. It was immediately successful. We like this. This strategy works. We did reach 500. I would say that if someone wanted to give me a commemorative belt to celebrate this 500 ELO, I would put it right up there next to the other one. Just as important in my lifetime. This milestone right here. 500 ELO using bullet habits. The KOs can come out now. Yes, they can. The KOs can be unleashed. Important takeaways from bullet. When it's under 10 seconds, grab something and just move it like crazy. Any legal square you can think of, and make sure you keep moving it even when it's not your turn. You might be doing some insane type moves. It might be so bad for the position, but when you're under 10 seconds, you're giving yourself the best chance to win at that point. If your opponent has way more time than you, then you need to catch up a lot on time. That's gonna help you out. If your opponent has way less time than you, then you're probably gonna flag them. Well, I guess they're not really gonna have way less time than you and you're under 10 seconds, but let's say they have 1 second and you have 9. Don't sit there and try to find the best move available. Just pre-move randomly and they'll flag immediately. So it does apply both ways. Will this update when the rating goes up? Absolutely. For now, we're obviously going to stick with our same rule sets here. Stick with our simple habits opening and our pre-moves at the end. right? And keep in mind, we don't want to be spending more than 10 seconds per move. I mean, if we look, for example, at this game right here, right, look at the time spent. Actually, if you look at the time spent by both of us, the longest, I think, was 7.9 seconds. So both of us did a pretty good job this game. I just think a nice even graph like that, that's what we want.